What's up?
What's up? Happy Sunday. Was it the second weekend without football here?
Yeah, I know, man. It kind of sucks.
Yeah. It does, but it's let me accomplish other things, like getting more stuff done around the house.
Yeah.
Working more.
Yeah, golf, instead of being lazy watching football all day.
Golf,
Hell yeah.
But
shit, did you have a good weekend, man?
I did, man. I'm was able to get out on the golf course. It wasn't pretty, but it's like the second time out in like 5 months. So I want to get back into that. And I got stuff done around the house. How about you?
Yeah, man. We went out yesterday and watched Spider-Man No Way Home. Took all the kids out there.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty long too. But yeah,
I heard it was good.
I wanted to take them for Christmas, around Christmas time, but we didn't end up getting to go. So we ended up going. I was surprised it was still in the damn theaters though.
Yeah, it's I'm excited for that, and the Batman movie coming out too.
Yeah. I
think that's only in theaters for like one day or something too.
Yeah, I just don't like the guy playing Batman in this one. You got the Twilight guy playing Batman. Nah.
Yeah. Edward. Yeah.
But yeah, man, we had fun yesterday, went and did that, and then came home and finally took down all the Christmas shit.
Oh, you didn't do that yet?
Nah, my wife always likes to wait until after Valentine's Day to take it down. So
oh damn.
But we didn't get to do it that weekend because we had a lot of stuff going on. So we got it done yesterday. So it's finally back to normal.
Nice. Then, well, I'm excited for today's show. We got a couple different topics to talk about. We got your reveal.
Yeah, we got the 7-card DGA reveal, Dynamic Grading Authority. Got them back, earlier this week, but I wanted to wait until this weekend to show them on the live stream. As you can see, my little setup right here, if you can see me over it. But yeah, man, we got that going on, and a little bit of other hobby talk about. I know you got a couple things, with tickets and stuff like that you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think it was just a post on card porn, but it's I don't know. Like, it was interesting. I mean, I definitely see everybody's viewpoint of it.
Yeah. I seen what you sent me. I seen it the other day too, and I was actually going to mention it to you, but forgot about it.
Yeah.
But and then there was that little story that I seen that I showed you about the that they found in that house.
Oh, that baseball card wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at it earlier, and it wasn't too impressive. I mean, it's a pretty cool thing, but yeah, we'll talk about it here in a little bit. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get into this submission if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm kind of excited for it. I want to see them. They've been sitting here just burning a hole.
I should be having stuff coming back from PSA here soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I should have 2 more submissions coming in next week sometime, hopefully. But yeah, let's get this in here.
They said they can't hear us for some reason on Instagram.
They can't hear us?
No. Can you hear us now?
Tech support.
Danny, can you hear us? Danny, can you hear us now? Test. Let me see. I can. Test. Danny, can you hear us now? All right, yeah, it's working now. I just had to get on Instagram on my phone to see if I can get it.
Oh, it's working now?
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it switched off on something on my my platform, but it's working.
Okay. We apologize for that.
Yeah, sorry about that. For some reason, my setup here Microsoft got switched off. So, anyways,
yeah, so we got the box. We got it right here.
Look at this. You didn't even open this, even peek at it. Look at this,
Oh, man.
This is brand new. This had to be like a kid on Christmas, like seeing presents and not being able to open them.
I know, man. Like I told you yesterday, I kind of messed myself up because you know how you get updates on, shit that you don't want to see on Twitter and all that jazz. It was like, I happened to click on the submission order online, you know, just because it said it was, you know, when I got it and I was looking at it, and as soon as I clicked on view details, I seen all the grades. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't want to see that.
Oh, I got it.
Here we go.
Got a box inside a box.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Double whammy.
Nice sharp razor blade.
Yeah. Trying to. Oh yeah. Packaged well.
Yeah, definitely secure. Coming back.
That box out. I like that. Flip them over and go this way. No, I'll go from the back, I guess. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can move them off camera. Just bring one in, maybe at a time.
So
we can still see it.
So it's a 7-car submission with DGA, Dynamic Grading Authority. I met them at the Dallas Card Show back in January, and wanted to do a submission with them. I liked what I saw there at the card show, and I talked with Danny, and I talked a little bit with Blaine there. I didn't get to talk to him a whole lot. I talked more with Danny, but I like them. You know, we got along real well, and I just like the vision they had for the company and everything. So I sent a submission, you know, to just get back, see my feel for it and everything, how I like them. They have 25-day service. They do have a couple earlier options, but the standard service 25 days. And then they have like a guarantee if they don't get it back within the service days, they refund half your submission. So that's a pretty cool deal. And then, but yeah, we'll go to the first card right here. We're going to pull out. It's a AJ Dillon, numbered out of 99 autograph.
College. Oh, nice. Can you bring that up so you can see the label a little bit more?
Yeah. You got the AJ Dillon.
So I got it. I like first impression. Like I like the label, like, because it's just like simple. You know, like I know like HGA and them. Like no offense to them or anything. It's just like I feel like their artwork they try to take away from the card.
Yeah.
You know, and I like, for me personally, like I like kind of clean, simple, and this is clean.
Yeah, and they have some other different options. This one has like the 2-notch border right here, and I think they have like you know, full border, color match. You can do cracked ice labels, stuff like that. But you know, these holographic labels, I like them. You know, just kind of simple and to the point. And this is the 2020 Panini Prism Draft autograph, red, white, and blue. Serial number 6 out of 99. Now,
did you pull this card yourself out of a pack, or did you
actually? I got this out of a break.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I hit it on a break. I didn't even realize I hit it, and it came in the mail.
When I first saw it, I didn't see like the back of it, like when you had it there, and I saw like the like that crimson red and like gold, and I thought it was like a Jameis Winston card.
Oh yeah.
From your, that's how you're going in on your boys.
Yeah.
So. But no,
it's got a 9.5 and a 10 auto. Got centering 9.5, corners 9.5, edge is 10.
Which is, you showed me before, and what you told me before, what is neat about DGA is they actually give you a report card of why, right?
Yeah, we'll bring that up right quick. Just
we'll show it. We'll show it to you.
All of them at the end, but I'll bring in that report card just to kind of show this one. We got the report card right there. We got AJ Dillon down here.
Yeah, so you click report card, right? And
let me click report card. It's taking its time.
But so I think this is sweet. Like I think when it comes to the transparency, like within the hobby, you know, like sometimes we go to PSA or someone like a higher known entity, and they'll give us like a 9, or Becca gives a 9, but it doesn't tell us why.
Yeah, exactly.
Then our PSA comes back at like a 7 on like a new card, and then we crack it, resubmit, it comes back as a 9. So I like the transparency of this, and I think, you know, what they're doing with this is going to be one of those differentiators from them and everybody else.
Yeah, and that was other than, you know, just meeting the guys and, you know, liking them and everything. This was like the main factor, because I've always thought about that. Like, I wish there was a report card that showed, why it got exact grades. And this one right here, the graders worksheet, it shows you, the centering, what the centering was on each part of it from left to right, top to bottom.
Do we know what's in their scale for because I know PSA is like an 80-20 or whatever. It has a fall inside there.
I do not know, but I believe Danny or Blaine's watching, so we can ask them. Maybe he can.
Danny or Blaine, or if you guys are in here, if you just want to put it in the comments of what you look for on the centering or what the parameters can be for it.
And then right here on corners, it just tells you, right here on the back corner, top left, there was touch of wear on it. And it'll put on there, exactly what it is. Edges got 10s, and then right here, noteworthy observations for the surface, minor print defects, front and back. So, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
so
I like that.
You can actually know why it got that specific grade. So,
yeah, and then we can always bring up after like a different, like maybe this next one here and see what it is.
Yeah, just see the differences.
Yeah, just see it. Yeah.
So that's the AJ Dillon one. Get that. Oh, and they also come in sleeves already too.
Yeah, I saw that too. I didn't know.
I like that too. So they ain't all stacked together, get scratched up and stuff like that in the cases or in the boxes. Next one, we got a Pokemon one.
Oh, is this for you or your daughters? Yeah.
My daughter wanted to send it in, so it's a pretty cool card too. So flip this one.
So if you scan it on the back, it brings it up too, right? Like the codes.
I do not know. I don't know if that brings it up or if it just brings up
the report card or something maybe to it. We'll have to try that out after.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on here. Hold on.
You got the Charizard. It's the Charizard 2019 Pokemon Sun and Moon Hidden Fates GX.
Can you flip it over real fast? I'll use my flip it over to the QR code. I'll see if my phone picks it up.
You get it?
Yeah. Let me see what it. Yeah, go ahead. You can talk now. My phone's loading it.
So yeah, does that show up pretty good? Can you see that?
Yeah. Okay, it brings up the website for them. Unless my phone's not working correctly, but it just brought up the website.
Oh, okay.
I imagine they'll probably start linking that eventually.
Yeah.
It probably costs a lot of money, to link to the report card, but I imagine that's probably their next steps. Okay, so he says they have a scale. He said he'll send us a copy of the scale for all 4 subgrades.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we appreciate that. Then we'll post it up on our page just to kind of give people the idea of what you guys are looking for.
So we got a 8.5 there on this one, Charizard GX.
Okay.
I love the look of it in the case, though, man.
Yeah, nice. Well, even the label too. Like if you look on like a PSA is just like white paper. Beckett's just looks like a little thin metal tab. This one kind of looks like hollow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it has a little shine to it. So that's nice too.
Yeah, it looks nice. So this one got a 8 on the centering. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so
9 on corners, edges 10, and surface 10.
I don't want to interrupt you. He stated that the QR code on the back brings you to the website currently, that they're upgrading to the second version of the website, and once that's updated, the QR code would bring you to the pop report.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah, so that's that Charizard. Let's go see why what the centering was on this sucker.
I feel like those ones are Pokemon is like the hardest ones, man. Like the centering on them. I feel like the back's like always off on them.
Yeah.
Even the edges too.
So we got the report card here for this one. So yeah, front centering left to right 65-35. So yeah, that was pretty off. And then top to bottom was 70-30.
Back centering 44-56. Yeah, back centering top bottom 65-30. Yeah. Yeah, I think centering on Pokemon cards are definitely tough. Same with like the edges, sometimes you get a lot of whitening on the back.
Yeah, and then right here, 3 of the corners had touch of wear on them, so they got a 9 on them. But edges and surface were 10.
Was that one ripped right out of a pack from her?
I actually, it was one of her Christmas presents that came out of a set that she got, or a little trainer set, I think, and she pulled it out of there.
Nice.
She pulled that one and like a Mewtwo, and a Pikachu. So
nice.
Maybe sending those in pretty soon too.
Good.
But yeah, that's the
Charizard. Even as they gain popularity, DGA. I mean, just getting your card, like a card encased, you know, I think the benefit of that, just because it's like, even in a one touch or like a, semi-rigid holder, I mean, you still can have it, but at least if it's encased, I mean, there's more protection around the card.
Yeah.
And then too, it's like you can use it like how you use SGC and all, like how I use SGC is like a vetting process. Something comes back at, once they get it, how they grade, the grading scale of it. Once they give us the grading scale of what they look at, I mean, it could be just as tough as Beckett or PSA or harder,
Yeah.
And you submit your 9s and 9.5s and 10s.
And then we'll next one, Ronald Acuna action going on.
I love these unleashed.
I do too. So see what this one get.
I had a Tatis and a SGC 10 that I ended up buying at a show and selling online.
I got pretty much the whole set. I think I still need Aaron Judge, but I think I have almost all of them. So, that one got exquisite 10. There you go. This is the hollow version too. So, 2021 Panini Donruss Optic Unleashed Hollow. Got all 10s except for centering. Got a 9.5 on it.
Yeah, Danny, the Mew artwork's great. Like some of those GXs and the artwork for those cards are phenomenal. Like even like the all birds one where it's all stained glass, that one's nice too. And now we're talking about artwork. The artwork on these Unleashed are always nice too.
Yeah, that's what drew me to these. I just like it. They look pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna have the whole set. I think.
Is this one numbered or no? This one's not numbered, is it?
No, this is just the hollow version.
Okay.
But I think I have the whole base set, and then I think I almost have the hollow version set complete.
Nice. Hey, shine sells, man.
Yeah, and I like that, and it's Acuna, man. So that's a nice one.
It is.
Move on to the next one. It's my boy.
I see Parsons. I saw the Penn State 11. I knew who that was immediately.
Micah Parsons.
This is a Legends, right?
No, this is Legacy.
Yeah, that's what I'm sorry.
Legacy Under the Lights. 9.5 gem.
Yeah. Is that going? That's definitely going to the PC, huh?
Oh yeah. It's going up in this little frame up here.
Yeah. You're gonna have to buy another one, dude. For all Cowboys case.
Yeah, no, man. I took some out the other day because I had to put a couple Curtis Martins in there. I didn't have any in there yet. So, but yeah, that's a Micah Parsons gem mint 9.5
rookie. I like that.
Centering and surface got 9.5, and then edges and corners got 10. So how does that work on the deciding on if it's a 9.5 or a 10 if it's got 2 of each?
I imagine they're going to go with the lower grade and be conservative, but I mean, that's a great question. Maybe they can, I think, like I said, they're going to give us kind of like what they look for on a grading scale, for all 4 like subgrades. So, I mean, maybe that's it. Because, I mean, I think Beckett does the same thing too. Like you could have a 10, a 9.5, and a 9, and sometimes they give you a 9.
Right.
Like it. I'm not exactly sure, and I don't want to speak for them, but maybe we'll bring them on the show, and we can ask them these questions as well, maybe next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping Danny or Blaine want to come on next week, with us and kind of talk about the company and what differentiates them aside from the report cards and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
which I think that's huge. Like I think the more like a month ago, we had those incidences with like Mark's cards and then like, other things where people are kind of being like secretive and like sneaky and all that shit. I think the more transparency we can bring to the hobby, like these report cards and stuff like that. It's going to make the hobby grow even more.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really do like that report card grade.
And another thing I like too, especially with the way, you know, like PSA, BGS, even HGA, you know, how they're all behind, backlogged and all this stuff, and you got to wait damn near a year or something to get your cards back. They have that, you know, guarantee. So if they don't get it back within that, you know, time frame that they say, they refund half your submission. So at least you're.
How much was the submission per card?
I think this one, I think it was 15.
Okay.
Something like that. The normal standard rate is 17. Like if it's, you know, between certain amount of cards, and then they have bulk pricing and everything. And I got set up with the group subbing through them. So I was able to use group sub rates for it.
Nice.
So
nice. I mean,
it was a little over 15, I think, a card, something like that. 16, something like that. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, we'll definitely comment. DGA, yeah, we'll definitely do a question log. We'll write down some questions, and you know, when you come on the show, we'll, you know, we can, you know, ask you those questions. You can answer them. And yeah, we have no problem writing down a question log for you. I'll start writing them down now too.
Yeah, write them down as you think about it.
While I'm here.
Yeah, a little sip. This next one's your boy, bro. You got the Kyle Pitts.
Florida Gators. Let's go. Chomp, chomp.
Yep. Kyle Pitts. This one's numbered out of 25. Number 23 at 25. That's a pretty one.
It is. The green. Is that numbered?
Yeah, it's numbered out of 25.
Oh, damn, yeah.
23 or 25, and it's the 2021 Leaf Pro Set Metal Rainbow Green.
It's crazy. We were talking about this, you know, other conversations, is that we had he had over 1,000 yards this season as a tight end, but only 1 touchdown.
Yeah. I thought that was crazy, man.
Yeah. He's going to be a freak. I think next year he's going to be a freak of nature.
Yeah.
I don't have any of his Atlanta Falcons cards. You know, obviously I'm a Gators fan, as you can tell. Over here.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of his Gator stuff, but he's a stud.
That's a nice one right there.
Yeah.
It got 9.5. Centering and surface got 9.5, and then corners and edges got 10s. So, yeah, I really like that one. This is one of the ones I picked up at the Dallas Car Show. I think I picked up this one and the next one for like $5. $8 for both of them.
Okay.
That's that Kyle Pitts. Next one's numbered out of 10.
Gold. Is this a Goldie?
It is Mojo Blue.
Blue. Auto. Okay.
Rondell Moore auto.
He was he's a wide receiver, right, for Cardinals?
For the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And the punt returner, I believe.
Yeah.
So they got 9.5, 10 auto on it.
Yeah.
I think that's a nice card. I just like the way it looks.
Yeah, it looks clean. That reminds me of like the early Topps Finest kind of refractors.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like a 2006. I think that kind of reminds me of a 2006 refractor.
Yeah, it blends right in with that label too, like the
with the American flag in the background. I see.
Yeah.
See that? It's pretty sweet. See, little
you got the stars right there at the top.
Yeah.
Stripes. Yeah, that's badass. I like that card.
Yeah, that's definitely nice.
And yeah, right there, if you can see, numbered out of 10. What is it? 2 out of 10.
Okay.
There it goes. 2 out of 10. Yeah,
that's
man.
sick.
That's nice. It looks clean.
It's definitely sick.
The cases feel sturdy, you know, not
flimsy,
not real light and cheap like.
Yeah.
I believe they said they use like the same style and case as PSA. So,
yeah, well, I was gonna say that like the thicker edges. I think PSA's newer cases that they do now are newer ones. They come with like those thicker edges on them.
Yeah,
that's kind of what it looks like. Those are.
Yeah, and they got their own branding on it too, so it's not like it's right down there at DGA on the actual case itself. So
yeah, Danny, that is a beautiful card, man.
Hell yeah! And then the last one of the submission You got a little Jonathan Taylor action going on. And then
he was a strong candidate for MVP.
Yeah.
With his, I think towards the end of the season it kind of killed him though. He had a couple bad games, but yeah, I did see. I love these leaf mirror cards. This is a graffiti, but like the leaf like mirror is probably one of my favorite cards. But I have like this one in the pink and the bronze for Mac Jones. Like I love the look at this card.
Yeah, these are known as like the graffiti cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're dope. I'm trying to get, like the set on theirs. I think I have this one. James Robinson and who was the other one that I had? See, I can't think of it now, but it wasn't a running back. Oh, Jalen Hurts. That's what I have. Jalen Hurts.
Eagle? You have an eagle?
Yeah. I'm gonna sell it, but I want to get the whole set first, and get them all cleaned up, cased up, graded. But yeah, it looks good too. And yeah, I just like the way the labels blend with those right there. Like,
yeah, I know you said they do different type of labels, but like just for me, like I would probably get all mine in this because I like simple, clean. I don't need a bajillion different things on a label for like artwork and shit.
Yeah,
like because I feel like it takes away from the card. I want if I have something encased, as a piece of artwork, I want them to look at the actual card, the artwork. I don't want them to look at the frame, for example, or the plate. Like,
I got you.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I like them. They look clean, man.
No, yeah, I agree. And it's good casing too. It's not like the cheap flimsy stuff too.
Yeah, got good casing, no flimsiness in it.
Yeah. I'd definitely give them a shot.
Nice and clean, and they come in, like I said, they come sleeved up already for you.
Yeah, I'd definitely give them a shot, especially with the turnaround time too.
Yeah, it was quick. I sent them, I want to say early. It was right after Dallas Card Show, so probably around like the 15th, 16th of January. I think I sent them out like a week later after the card show.
What they say?
Got them back last week.
Yeah.
Or this past week. Yeah, I got them a little early. So yeah, man, they look real good. Go through them again. Just real quick shot. Love that Rondell Moore one.
Yeah. No, these are definitely go to. What's what they say is turnaround time? 2 months?
25 days.
25 days? Okay.
Yeah, that's the longest one they have. I believe they have like a 10-day one and a 5-day one too, I believe. I think, if I'm correct, if I'm stating it correct.
Well, you got to know this. You're a submitter.
But
I could send you cards, right? And you can submit them for me?
Yeah.
Yep, see?
Yeah, you can send them to me. I got the group sub rates. So, we get the cheapest pricing around $10, if we do over 100 cards. So, yeah, man, I'll send you the rates and everything. So,
yeah, we'll post them up too on our Instagram, what the rates are, and then they can send you the information.
Yeah, I got all the rates and stuff listed up. So,
no, I definitely give. Yeah, I definitely give them a shot too. I mean, even just like how people use SGC for the most part, just to vet out cards, which ones are worth, maybe because no offense to anybody else or anything. I mean, I think PSA is gonna hold the most when it comes to like resale value pricing. For now. That's how
it's been. Yeah. Right now, you do have a lot of companies jumping in, trying to grade. But I really like this. I like the report card. I like the guarantee on the service level. The service levels are quick.
Yep.
And
and that's the biggest thing. Like, I mean, I'm
really happy with it.
I took the $50 option for PSA cards, and it's, I think they said 4 to 6 months,
Yeah, and that's their cheapest option too. Yeah.
And I actually did like their express, which is supposed to be like, I don't know, like 1 to 2 months or 2 months or something. And that are weeks or 4 to 6 weeks or some shit. And that's right at that mark. And I haven't heard anything on it. So who knows?
How long they've been there already?
Probably in that time frame.
Already been there about 2 months?
No. I said they've probably been there for like a month. So I'm in that time frame still. So I'm hoping, but those were the kabooms I sent in. But yeah, I mean, I do like the report card options that you have here.
Yeah, I do
Like,
too.
I mean,
I think it's a
like
badass
I said,
addition.
transparency in the hobby is what's going to make it grow, and hold everybody else accountable. And I think by having, actual report card of saying, hey, this is why it got what it did. Like even here, noteworthy observations, one scratch on B,
Yeah.
So a scratch on the backside. Perfect. Okay. So I could live with that. And if I see it on the backside, okay, cool.
Yeah, and I think this will come in handy too. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, with selling them too. If if you're trying to sell them, get better value of it because you know exactly what's going on with the card if something's wrong with it. And like you were saying, if somebody did want to resubmit it to somebody else, like a PSA or something, I mean, they know exactly what's on it. So what they found wrong with it. So you can make your decision on if you think it'll get a higher grade through somebody else. But
yeah, too. And I would like to see a couple, like one or two of these cracked, just to see and then submit them to like a PSA just to see like what, like a 9 or a 9.5 or something, see what they come back as, just to see, I guess the overall unity, I guess, of all the grades.
Yeah, like if matching up with other grading and all that.
Yeah, like a 9 to a 9, see if it crosses over, or a 10 to a 10, just to 9.5s are always hard because they can go either way. So I mean, I think those half grades aren't the best things to submit.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy. I think y'all did a hell of a job, DGA.
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I would honestly definitely support these guys with sending them business or putting even some of my own cards in submission with them, just because of the fact of the transparency on everything.
Yeah, and I think with this, once it gets out and more people start seeing it and stuff with the report card, and the service levels.
I will definitely put like snippets of this reveal and certain things on our page, along with once we get sent over the grading scales and how that works of the 4 groups. We'll make it very transparent for everybody to do their own due diligence, and if they want to submit cards to them, great. If they want to go through you to submit cards, like we'll do that. It's everything.
Hell yeah. I'm DGA, Danny, Blaine, I think y'all did a hell of a job. I'm very satisfied with it. I love the look of them. I love the cases that they come sleeved up, packaged very well, box inside a box with the foam around them.
Yeah.
Sleeved up. You got the report cards, excellent price points, the guarantee.
Well, that's one thing too, like some fast turnaround time. Sometimes people want to cheat the process or, do things half-assed, and I don't see that here at all, especially with the turnaround time. So
yeah,
great job.
Yeah, and I applaud y'all. It's very satisfying seeing it, and I'm excited. The whole report card thing, that's
my favorite thing. Yeah, that's my favorite thing, man.
I don't know. And then right here, you see the grading expert who graded it, when it was graded. Then you got quality check 1, quality check 2, the dates they were done.
I'm definitely for sending people their way.
Hell yeah.
I might even send some to you just so I can see the crossover. Like I might crack 1 or 2 of them just to see what they would cross over to.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, is like they give me an 8 and I get an 8, like 8 at PSA. I give a fuck, I just want to know like what, it is. And I think that's the biggest thing for like newer companies that get into the hobby. Like I know there's like one of them that was like giving out 10s, like it's their job. And then there's other ones that like, HGA or whatever they do, their way is like 9.5s, very little 10s. Everything's lower grades. And then CSG was like, you would never get a fucking 10.
Yeah, you couldn't get a 10 through that. I heard they got a little lenient on that now because everybody was complaining about it. But
yeah, I mean, and the difference in complaints or whatever too is like, I don't care if I got a CSG 9 or 9.5, I'm probably going to crack them and submit them to a PSA because I know they might get probably a good chance if they're going to get 10 at PSA. But I don't know. I just think, especially with this, I mean, it's going to put the report card, the transparency will put other people on notice.
I don't see anybody else doing that, because like we've said, you get a PSA 8 back on a card that, centering looks good. You think it looks good. I have a few cards that got like a 7.5 or an 8 on it, and I can't see anything wrong with the damn thing. And I'm like, well, what is it?
I have a red refractor, Brady red refractor over here, Bowman. I think it's like 2009.
Yeah.
It got a PSA 7. I'm looking at the card. I'm like, the centering looks fucking good. Maybe I still think it's in the 80-20, so I'm definitely cracking that one, resubmitting. But it's, I don't know, crazy to me. But I'm go over here I'm very excited for these guys, especially with the report cards.
Yeah,
and turnaround time too is definitely a plus. 25 days.
Yeah, they got 3 levels of service based on turnaround time, not the value of the card. So you're also not going to get no up charges or anything like that, based on the value. So 25 calendar days, that's their longest turnaround, which, standard pricing is 17, 10 calendar days, 30. And then you got 10 card PC, if you just want it for PC only, 15 calendar days, $10 a card just to throw it in a case and label. I'm assuming that's what the PC only is. And then right there, that's the big one too. Guaranteed turnaround. We offer guaranteed turnaround times. If we are late, you'll be refunded 50% of the submission cost. Mm-hmm. And when I talk to them, talk to Blaine and Danny, the customer is who they have in mind, the collector, the hobbyist.
So is it 25 days once they get the card, or is it 25 days, say, if once I put the mailing label on it?
I think it's when they receive it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So 25 calendar days from the time they receive it. And then, like I said, they do have labels that you can choose from, different labels.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like these holographic labels.
Yeah, holos are definitely nice. Oh, here they are.
See, they have like cracked ice, clear, gold, white, silver.
Yeah, I like the holographics. That's a little, like I said, a little shine to it.
Yeah.
So I mean, shine sells in this hobby.
And then you got all the different, border.
Yeah, options. They just confirmed it's 25 days once they receive it. 25 days in house.
Okay. And then this is the one I had on all of them, was this double notched one right here.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that. It's
nice.
I don't know. I just don't like that border. I just don't like borders on them for some reason. So I kind of like this one too. The frame, just the.
I like, that one's nice. Minus the team on that one.
And then you got the borderless 100%. So that I think I had that one on the Micah Parsons. Yeah, the Micah Parsons is borderless all the way around, holographic. Yeah. So yeah, those look clean too. I just feel like the line border all the way around.
They said that they'll be updating the examples in the gallery with better photos in the next 2 weeks.
Okay. But yeah,
it's definitely good.
Like we've already went over the DGA report card, but it kind of shows you everything on the website if you go check them out. And I mean, they got nice stuff. I mean,
I definitely like it. It's clean looking.
Yeah. So like we said, I have group rates through them for bulk submissions. So I'm trying to get it all set up through the Instagram and all that. Get it written out to where y'all know how to submit them to me and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting all that ready. And then hopefully here in the next week or two, I'll have that out for you guys. So if y'all want to send in, even if you just want to try it out with one card, whatnot, and like you said, Paul, if you want to shoot some over to me, man, I'll get them in.
Perfect.
And I'm hoping right now to kind of do it like maybe monthly submissions until I get enough to where we can get good pricing every week or something, enough submissions each week. But we'll figure it out. I may do something weekly or have both weekly and monthly.
Yeah.
Just to get certain rates, but
we'll definitely figure it out for you. But no, I'm definitely I'm happy with it. It's definitely nice in my opinion.
And if anybody just joined in, that's what the labels look like.
We'll have this up on our. We'll have snippets of this on our Instagram, but then we'll also have everything full on our YouTube page, where you can look at the full reveal.
Yeah, and I'll post them up on my Instagram page and maybe throw some on the podcast page. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all's work, DGA. I'm very satisfied, and I'm glad I got to meet y'all out there. Finally got out to the Dallas Card Show, and y'all were out there. I know y'all said y'all are going to be here for this one here in the next few days. This coming weekend, I might be able to get out there. I don't know if I'm going to or not. Had stuff come up, so may not be able to get out there, but I'm hoping to at least get out there one of the days, for a little bit. Maybe we can swing it. The
next weekend
be with me again.
The next weekend?
Yeah, it's this coming up weekend. Yeah,
I think I'm not sure how that's going to be because of the fact I know there's a couple other card shows coming up, and then everybody's in Atlanta right now.
Yeah,
for Culture Collision. So I know we're traveling back to back and start like. I don't know how I know a lot of people out in Atlanta. I just don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah. Were y'all able to get out there to Culture Collision, DGA? Y'all got anybody out there?
They'll see it in a second. But yeah, if we want to start going on to, was that one of the topics we had to talk about today? Culture Collision show? Or
yeah, and I didn't go to it, obviously. But.
I didn't either, but I have like a lot of friends that are out there. They said that my number one resource said that it's a good buying show for him right now. He's set up there with a booth. He goes, not too much sales. I gave him some cards to sell, and he says no one really, sold them.
Right.
Danny said they unfortunately did not get out to Atlanta at this time. But they hope to see you if you can make it to Dallas.
Yeah, I'm hoping me and my wife can get out there. Yeah, we'll definitely swing by and, chat it up for a while. May even bring some cards out there.
Yeah.
Drop them off with y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, he said the sales for his booth aren't really there, but he said it's a good buying show. He said bought a lot of Brady stuff there. And like I said, I gave him like 5 or 6 like basketball cards to sell that I thought like a couple of Trae Youngs and being in Atlanta and some Zion stuff just to kind of flip for Brady Capital. But
you sent them with him to sell?
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, but yeah, he said it's a good buying show. I mean, honestly, like we could probably get them on the show, kind of talk about it, see how it turned out. See how the layout is.
Was it the people from Tampa Card Show or
yeah,
Card
Show? Yep. And then they said something about the layout too is kind of at it, but I don't want to put words in their mouth at all.
Right.
So I would definitely let them, get a good feel for it because honestly, like if the Atlanta one, this Culture Collision went well, and these guys have been the guys that run this show have been promoting on every show locally or around any big show. They've been handing out flyers, always there at these shows, prepping it up. I mean, this could be like the East Coast's Dallas show, So there's.
It looks like they got a lot of shit going on out there though with it because I seen Eddie from Investicard posting about like the basketball game that they had going on. So and then eBay apparently had a big ass booth out there.
Yeah.
Kind of interactive booth with,
cards. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of potential for it. And I don't know if this is the first, I think this might be the first one they did. So, yeah. So, I mean, there's room for it to grow.
Yeah.
Learn different things. Like you do the first show, you got to kind of figure things out. Maybe want to adjust certain things. So, definitely excited for that.
Yeah, I definitely seen everything on the Instagram, Facebook and stuff, seeing, stuff going on out there. And I was like, well, they got a lot of stuff going on aside from just cards and stuff. And I think it was Don Diego out there too?
No, there's a big one in Orlando this weekend. It's Collecticon. Not
Collecticon. Is that the one they're at?
Yeah, they're in Orlando.
That big ass
I was trying to go with I was trying to go out there and link up with old school Pokemon because he's set up there, and my weekends just been slammed with my mother's birthday and all that stuff. So I just had
golfing too, man.
Yeah, that was kind of sprung up, but yeah, no, mother's birthday party, dinner, lunch, whatever you want to say is today. So that kind of nixes this whole day. Yesterday I had some pre-obligations that I committed to. So, but yeah, what else we got on this rundown here?
Like we were talking about earlier, did you see that story about those remodelers remodeling a house, and they found like thousands of vintage baseball cards, sports cards on the walls when they were tearing the walls down? The walls were covered in them.
I saw that. I don't know what was on that wall per se, like if there's anything of value, but I mean,
most of what I saw looked like junk wax era stuff.
I think it's a neat concept, like have a whole wall like that. But I mean, like, could you imagine that whole wall was like full of like vintage mantles and shit like that? Like you'd be fucked. Like those cars are fucked.
It reminds me of something when I was a kid because I used to go to family reunions and out in Boyd, Texas, and my uncle, he was probably 18, 19 at the time. I was around 6, 7 years old. And I would sleep in his bedroom, and he collected cards and stuff.
Yeah.
And what he did, he would take them and put a tack through them and tack them through the wall, all across his wall. And he had the 1989 score set tacked to the wall.
Damn.
Football, the 1989 score football. So he had Barry Sanders, rookie, tacked to the wall, Irvin, Aikman, Thurman, all that shit. And I was like, I remember I would see it every night and it would annoy me because he had tacks going through the cards.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you're grown. I'm a kid and I'm down here pissed off because you got tacks going through them.
That's that would probably annoy me too.
Yeah, no,
I
still think about it too. I was like, man, I wish I had all those, because he had, multiples of all of them. Just
I don't think like wall. I mean, no one really knew the hobby was gonna be what it did. Like COVID kind of revived the hobby. I mean, it was still moving pretty good, but it just didn't have that trajectory of going straight up like it did when everybody's like kind of rekindled their childhood. So, I mean, if he knew that back then, I imagine there wasn't tax through it.
Yeah, I'm sure he looks back today just thinking like, damn, I was a dumbass.
But no, man, it was probably something neat, man. Like I've seen one where this guy collects, like, is a Philadelphia Eagles fan, but he has like the whole, it's either 19 or 20 Philadelphia Eagles like players in the set, and he has like a whole wall of it like illuminated, and he has like every single fucking Eagles player. And it's a whole wall. It's pretty sweet, man. I'll have to try to find that. Yeah,
take a wrecking ball to
it. Yeah, for you, yeah. But it's pretty neat. I mean, the time and everything that you put into it. But
I always thought it'd be cool too. Like even if it was like graded cards, have like racks going through the whole wall and just have them lined up on there. It'd be pretty badass looking.
Well, I mean, you can't see over here, but that's kind of what I did with like tickets. You can definitely do it. So like these ones are just plastic shelves, like they're clear.
Yeah.
It's nothing expensive, and you literally just set it up on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if hold on here. Let me see. I can guess this. See it? See the ticket?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you can definitely do it.
Are they real thin, or are they like wide shelves, or just real thin?
They're wide. They're wider.
They are.
Yeah, it's not like a cheap, flimsy plastic either. It's pretty solid.
I didn't know if it was like a little bracket that went up the wall. You know how like card stands are, just have like a little slot. Excuse me.
I don't know.
You got some extra ones hiding back there?
I thought I did. I don't know where I would have put them. I don't know. I thought I did. Thought I had a couple of them.
I do like the way you got your comics up above the closet door up there.
Yeah, so those are another little flimsy stand, but I don't like those really. Like,
yeah,
I like it.
Speaking of comics, me and my daughter were looking through hers last night. I have a couple of them in there with her because, like I said, there's this place we stopped by going to my mother-in-law's that has all these comics for $3.99, $4.99 a piece. Yeah. And I started looking up some of the values of some of them because I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. I think it was $4.99 there. I started looking at the values of that. That thing sells pretty well. I mean, not they like do, hundreds unless it's graded, but I think it's like around $50-$60 for it.
Yeah, they I remember I have a whole stack of vintage Star Wars ones back there, like that aren't graded.
Yeah.
I don't think they won't be anything like high. Like I think they're probably 8.5s or so, somewhere in there. But Prince dying out, man, and this is what kind of goes into the tickets here. You know, that ticket story. So there was something on card porn about saying like, do you have that?
Yeah, let me. I don't have it up, but I'll pull it up.
So it was pretty much stating that like what they were looking for people's like opinion on certain things, and what they were stating is that like, hey, like you notice how like everybody's saying invest in tickets and tickets and tickets, and all of a sudden like the people that have the tickets are actually making money off them now. Like they were quote unquote trying to hype up the ticket side of things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of, in my opinion, a bullshit statement, man. Because we've said it on here before and even brought Krobles and everybody else on, and like right here. So has anyone else noticed that for the last year or so, a few people talked about how tickets were rare and hard to find. Tickets were an underrated investment. Tickets were the next big thing. And now tickets owned by the same people are popping up for sale on all platforms. Be careful out there, folks, and beware of Greeks bearing gifts. See, I think that's fucking bullshit because at the same time, like, that's anything. That's like, I could say that with Brady cards. Like, oh, Brady cards are going to be popping up like in value, blah, 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 XYZ, you know, certain, you know, and then 3 years from now, like all of a sudden, like, I mean, like, I don't know really how to explain, but I just feel like that's a bullshit statement, man.
Like, yeah, in my opinion too, you know, especially after talking to Krobles, like, I mean, most people don't keep their tickets.
Yeah.
They just throw them away, or they have, you know, their phones that they scan when they go into the stadiums. They just don't really keep the tickets. Now I can see maybe season ticket holders, you know, holding on to them, you know.
That's dead though. Like tickets. Yeah. Prince a dying breed. Like season tickets for me for the Bucks, everything's ticket list. Like it's all phone. It's all, you know, digital.
So, and so everything now is going to be less, you know, abundant because most people didn't keep their tickets. You know, they didn't think of it. May not have been, you know, something that they thought was going to be a memorable game or something like that, you know, memorable moment, you know, like the Brady debut. How many people kept that ticket because they're like, Tom Brady's going to be the GOAT?
They're rare. And like the ones that are even in shitty condition sell for a good amount of money. And it's the fact is that with a ticket in a sporting event, it doesn't even have to be a sporting event. It could be like fucking Walt Disney's opening the doors, you know?
Yeah.
Like just, it's a part of history.
Exactly.
Right? And you own a part of history. And the fact that someone come out and I feel like say this fucking statement about the people that were talking about how rare tickets are hard to find, all of a sudden like they're the ones like making the money. Yeah, because they recognize something before everybody else did, and they were the first ones into it. It's like fucking Jeff Bezos with fucking Amazon.
Yeah.
Right? He was the first one in there that said, hey, let me sell books online. It started with books.
Yep.
You know, and hey, he put fucking bookstores out of business.
You know, just like say with Amazon, just Microsoft and Apple, when everybody said, yeah, there's going to be this internet, and nobody really gave a shit, bought stock or anything. And the ones that did, they're the ones banking all the money because they're the ones that saw, you know, a future in it. So, I mean, same thing with sports cards. I mean, most people played with them, you know, they were in shitty condition, put them in their bicycle spokes, shit like that, you know. And then there was the rare people that everybody considered nerds and stuff like that because they kept everything in pristine condition, collectors and stuff like that.
And even the comment on the right with
money
the comment on the right with Darren Ravel, who's always been in a ticket game, like I fully support that fucking statement about him, you know. You take just like the stock market, like you take money off the table. Like when I see the price of something go, like I took money off the table on some Brady rookies that weren't numbered, just like base rookies.
Yeah,
I bought them for $100, PSA 10s, like the $100 to $200, and I sold them for $2,000. Like I'm taking money off the table so I can reinvest it in something else I'm interested in. Like it's fucking stupid. So I think this is kind of an idiotic statement or post. Yeah, not a fan of it.
Yeah, I seen that too, and it was something I was gonna talk, mention to you. I forgot about it, and then you happened to mention it too. So we're usually on the same page, seeing shit. So,
but it all goes back to collect what you like. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, if you're flipping, you're always taking risk. Like, if you're in it for the quick flip, like, no shit, you're in a risk.
Yeah, I mean,
like I didn't buy these Brady's at like fucking $2-3 bases and like trying to flip them for I bought them before he won all the Super Bowls he did and the stats he accumulated just because I like the guy and I enjoy collecting him,
Yeah.
So
exactly. And I mean,
same with the tickets.
Just them saying, owned by these same people, are popping up on the sale of on all platforms. I mean, yeah, they're the ones collecting them. So who else would be selling them? I mean, nobody else is if they're not collecting them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
I feel like this statement's like kind of like, oh, I didn't think about buying tickets before, but now the prices of the tickets I want to collect are so much higher, so I'm gonna throw a temper tantrum.
Yeah, so now I can't get none, so it's somebody else's fault,
Yeah. Temper tantrum. That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't know if it was I guess it was Cage Lawyer that posted it.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
I don't know.
Is what I feel like it's a fucking asinine statement. Observation. Clickbait.
Yeah, I mean, card porn just says, is this correct? So I mean, they're not really saying, agreeing with it, and if it is, who's to blame? But I mean,
you're owning a part of
VHSs. I mean, they're talking about VHSs and all that stuff.
And video. I mean, it's a part of history, man.
Yeah.
Like you fucking no shit. Like if I'm trying to find something from 20 years ago, it's gonna be harder and more rare to find.
Yeah, I mean, people pay a lot of money for VCRs too. Yeah. I mean, it's not. Some people kept their VCRs. A lot of people threw them out.
Antiques always sell more.
Yeah.
Like for more.
That's why there's a shitload of antique stores. I mean, are they to blame for the high prices of antiques because they collected them?
Buy like a fucking table from the early 1900s that's like real and decent condition. You're gonna pay a fucking arm and a leg for it.
Yep.
Or like a fucking chair. Like it's no different than
coins,
this.
Stamps,
it's all the only thing that's different is that before it was like I want to say tangible things, but it was more like furniture and antiques. Antiques were thought of that way. Yeah. Now we're 30 years into this technology wave or so, Yeah, no shit. It's going to be different. Now, like the collectibles or antiques might be switching from like furniture and shit like that, which will always be there, to now we're adding another leg into antiques like vintage video games and shit.
Yeah. And everybody else can move on to the technology part with the NFTs and shit like that.
Yeah.
I want tangible objects. I want stuff that I can see, feel, and somebody else can enjoy it, later on in life if I want to sell it. NFT, what? Oh, I get to look at a picture on the internet.
Get a digital autograph.
Yeah. Like I don't see how that's cool for anybody. I mean, yeah, maybe investments and stuff, but I just don't see how NFTs are they gonna have the same value as, like we just said, antiques or tickets, sports cards and stuff? Is an NFT from 2022 50 years later gonna be worth 10 times as much or whatnot?
Yeah, but who knows with like the cyber wars and shit too, like if that shit gets hacked and
it's like, can you be like, oh, I got an NFT in gem mint condition? Of course it's gem mint condition.
Yeah, until someone
digital photo.
Yeah, until someone hacks that shit too and you don't have anything of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's probably a hell of a lot easier to hack than it is for somebody to break into your house and safe
open your shit. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the rant on that this week.
Yeah.
Weekly rant.
But yeah, I mean,
we're gonna make that a new segment, like weekly rant segment.
Yeah, we should have a little.
What pisses us off?
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be like Family Guy. You know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah. But
have a little segment. It doesn't have to be about the hobby or anything. We just,
but I think
irritated by.
Also, the last thing that we wanted to mention was we had a winner for the 500 card giveaway. Card's been sent out. They got it. We have a new giveaway coming for the 650 follower giveaway. All you have to do is follow us, tell your friends, family. We will post a card up. We're still trying to decide what card to give away for 650 followers. It'll be the same exact thing. We will do a random drawing live, for the winner once we reach 650 followers, and we'll post a picture of the card for next week's episode, or even maybe before, of what we're going to give away.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what we want to give and go through some stuff, and see if it's going to be another choice one or just a card. We'll find something. We'll get something out there.
For sure.
We've just had a lot going on. Ain't been able to really sit down and go through it yet. So
that's what we plan on this week. We'll figure it out what we're going to give away this week, and we'll keep everybody updated via either post or on the next show. We'll reiterate it like we do every week.
Yeah, and then at the beginning of the show, we talked about with DGA, once they send over the specs and stuff on their grading scale, we'll post that up, and then I'll get everything ready to post up for you guys if y'all want to submit for bulk pricing. Get that out to y'all. So if y'all want to send me your cards, get them shipped out to DGA, and so y'all can check them out, even if it's just one card. Give them a shot. I'm really satisfied with them. You just seen them on video. You look like you're interested in them, and then with everything else, that they offer,
they're clean look, and transparency. And I think that's
transparency, and then the guarantee also, for get 50% of your submission back. So nobody else is doing that stuff. So
I agree.
Just check us out on Instagram. Give us a follow, and we'll get all that stuff posted up for you guys. And we appreciate y'all coming out and joining us. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. And you have a good birthday lunch with your mama.
I will. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend with your family.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Have a good day, brother.
You too, guys.